J.D. Dillon, The Modern Learning Ecosystem, a New L&D Mindset for the Ever-Changing Workplace. Welcome to an insightful journey into The Modern Learning Ecosystem by J.D. Dillon, a transformative guide for modern learning and development (L&D) professionals aiming to thrive in today's dynamic workplaces. This summary delves into innovative L&D strategies that seamlessly integrate learning with everyday work, adapting to relentless changes. Prepare to explore key concepts like the 70-20-10 model and the Modern Learning Environment (MLE) Framework, which positions learning as an indispensable part of your work life. From embedding continuous learning through education, experience, exposure, and environment, to utilizing the 5 Moments of Need framework, Dillon presents actionable strategies. Immerse yourself in principles for developing a modern learning mindset, emphasizing personalization, data-driven decisions, and harnessing technology to create a responsive and proactive learning culture. This summary will illuminate how to transition from traditional educational methods to dynamic learning ecosystems essential for organizational agility and success.
Embrace continuous learning. In the swiftly changing landscape of today's business world, learning cannot remain a side activity, it must become an integral part of the work itself. As J.D. Dillon wisely notes, reshaping learning and development, L&D, approaches begins with understanding key frameworks that treat learning as a seamless part of our professional lives. The 70-20-10 model is foundational. 70% of learning comes from engaging in real-life experiences, 20% from social interactions, and a mere 10% from formal education. This model urges us to embed learning into the everyday work environment, ensuring it remains proactive and dynamic. A continuous learning mindset is essential, driven by 4 pivotal components: education through structured programs, experiential learning via actual work tasks, exposure achieved by interacting with mentors and peers, and an environment rich with supportive systems. These components blend naturally into work life, keeping learning a perpetual cycle. Moreover, the 5 Moments of Need framework provides clarity on when learning becomes most necessary. Whether acquiring new skills, broadening existing knowledge, applying what we know, tackling problems, or adapting to new scenarios, these moments align learning with urgent, practical needs. To successfully navigate through turbulence, adopting a modern learning mindset is crucial. Disruptions are frequent, yet many organizations remain unprepared. This mindset is built on 6 principles that redefine L&D roles, embedding learning into work as fundamentally as performance itself, using every available tool, from mobile technologies to sophisticated software, to enrich learning experiences, and harnessing data to inform and accelerate decision-making processes. Personalization also stands out, tailoring learning to the individual within larger organizations, while maintaining a sharp focus on learning's role in improving job performance. Ultimately, fostering organizational agility allows a business to swiftly react to change. By cultivating a modern learning mindset, the L&D function is elevated from traditional boundaries, transforming into an indispensable support mechanism that empowers both individuals and organizations. This is not merely about coping with change but thriving in it. As learning weaves continuously into the work experience, it becomes an essential pillar of success, driving adaptability and ensuring that both personal and organizational growth remain aligned with the ever-evolving business environment. Mastering MLE Framework. Understanding the MLE framework begins with recognizing the core functions of learning and development, L&D, within organizations. At its heart, L&D is about equipping employees with necessary job knowledge and skills, offering reliable information, providing on-demand performance support, facilitating continuous practice, and offering personalized coaching and development opportunities. All these elements are vital for enhancing current job performance and cultivating future skills, and organizing them effectively calls for a robust framework like MLE. MLE reshapes the approach to learning in corporations by aligning educational solutions with both the needs and availability of learners. Picture this framework as a horizontal bar chart where the y-axis represents the structure and the x-axis signifies accessibility. It encompasses 6 critical components of the learning process, each varying in size and importance. Dominating the base and serving as the largest section is shared knowledge, which is foundational because it covers core job knowledge and skills. This essential element ensures that information remains accessible, dependable, and consistent, forming the bedrock of the MLE structure. As we ascend the chart, the elements decrease in size, highlighting their role within the framework. Following shared knowledge, we find performance support, reinforcement, coaching, pull training, and lastly, push training at the top. Each component serves a unique purpose, from providing on-the-spot support to personalized coaching and advancing skill growth. The x-axis represents the ease with which employees can engage these strategies, longer bars indicate greater accessibility. In this framework, formal or push training is strategically placed at the top, implying its use as a last resort. This layout underscores the primacy of availability, centering the learner's experience. By utilizing the MLE framework, L&D professionals can offer precise solutions and convert traditional methods into efficient, integrated systems within the workflow. This not only ensures learning solutions meet the needs of learners but also fosters a more agile and forward-thinking organizational culture. Dynamic learning strategies. Picture arriving at a new job where, without warning, you must assume a vital position with minimal direction. This is exactly the challenge Dillon experienced when he became part of a training team in a contact center. Thrust into the role of an e-learning developer after the previous one departed, Dillon faced the daunting task of rapidly acquiring skills, stifled by scarce resources. Fed up with ineffective solutions and an unhelpful PDF, he discovered transformation through a wiki-based knowledge system. This innovation became the keystone of the organization's learning philosophy, embedding shared knowledge at the heart of their modular learning environment, MLE. Learning thrives on social interaction, but many initiatives falter by failing to build a lasting knowledge bank. Instant messaging tools like Microsoft Teams and Slack facilitate quick chats but lack the ability to store valuable insights. This inefficiency often leads to wasted searches for information. Thus, shared knowledge forms the bedrock of the MLE. To manage this repository, consider embracing new processes beyond the typical learning and development scope, ensuring it doesn't become an afterthought. Starting small, distributing content creation, and involving everyone in the company are critical. Introducing game-like incentives can make knowledge sharing an engaging and dynamic process. The next critical element in the MLE framework is performance support, the go-to-help layer when shared knowledge falls short. This support is crucial when immediate assistance is needed, exceeding peer capabilities. Seamless integration of performance support into daily routines ensures it is available during pivotal moments. Successful implementation requires a keen understanding of workflows, identifying challenges, and recognizing when specialized tools are necessary. This approach seeks to augment, not replace, employee skills, focusing on efficient task performance. Engage experts and design contextually relevant support strategies, continuously measuring their impact to drive future improvements. Shared knowledge and performance support together lay the groundwork for an MLE, providing essential know-how necessary for job proficiency. Boosting workplace learning. Imagine trying to remember what you had for lunch last Tuesday. Tough, isn't it? That's because our minds naturally focus on what's important, sometimes glossing over seemingly trivial details. This illustrates why reinforcement is key when handling complex information. Yet, in many workplaces, it often gets sidelined. Random facts, like mundane lunches, slip from memory quickly without reinforcement. To ensure that training sticks, it needs to be woven into the fabric of daily tasks, integrating practices like role play, simulations, reflective exercises, and spaced repetition. Platforms like Duolingo exemplify how practical use and engagement bolster learning retention. Managers in an organization are akin to the backbone of a team. They orchestrate work schedules, set goals, allocate resources, and guide team dynamics. Their influence on learning and performance is profound. However, many falter not from lack of effort but from insufficient training in management skills. Coaching is an art built on 3 pillars: insight, skill, and priority. Insight requires identifying performance gaps and monitoring solutions. Skill involves trust building, active listening, and providing clear feedback. Priority emphasizes devoting time to individual team development. By enhancing managers in these areas, learning and development, L&D, departments can transform them into effective coaches, thereby enriching the workplace learning culture. Delving deeper into the training landscape, one encounters the concepts of pull and push training. Picture pull training as a buffet of knowledge available at your convenience, and push training as a set meal served on a fixed schedule. Pull training fosters self-directed learning, offering flexibility and autonomy. Conversely, push training adheres to structured timelines, often driven by compliance needs. The essence of efficient training, whether pulled or pushed, lies in microlearning principles, which aren't solely about brevity but rather focus, familiarity, science, access, format, and data. To unpack these principles, focus means addressing specific challenges with precise goals, while familiarity involves user-friendly technology and content within trainees' comfort zones. Science underscores the importance of techniques like spaced repetition for retention. Training access should mirror the realities of employee life, ensuring easy information retrieval. The format needs to match the audience, like avoiding videos in noisy spaces. Lastly, data informs decisions, tailoring solutions to real employee needs. By following these principles, training is not only effective but also seamlessly aligns with the objectives of the modern learning environment, MLE Framework. Transforming L&D with data. Achievements should be measured thoughtfully, especially in learning and development, L&D. Rather than merely reacting to issues, L&D should proactively evaluate performance trends using comprehensive data. It's insufficient to simply ask trainees if they'll apply what they've learned. Effective L&D links learning initiatives directly to performance outcomes, justifying investments in skill development. Data is transformative, enabling personalized employee support and aligning skills with appropriate projects. Regularly measuring skills and performance ensures they don't fade from lack of use. To refine L&D measurement, collect diverse data, operational insights into business performance, demographic details, team structures, job-level performance, and skill development trajectories. This holistic approach offers more impactful learning solutions. Continuous measurement encompasses engagement with resources, knowledge growth, practical application, and resulting changes in business outcomes. Such data doesn't just assess learning programs' effectiveness, it predicts your ability to meet key business objectives, guiding L&D in achieving optimal results. Implementing effective measurement strategies varies by organization size. Large organizations may allocate full-time roles for measurement enhancement, while smaller ones might leverage internal data experts. Regardless, abundant resources and frameworks are available to tailor a measurement strategy to your organization's needs.
As we conclude our exploration of the modern learning ecosystem, it's evident that J.D. Dillon's visionary approach reshapes how L&D is perceived and implemented. The summarization highlights a crucial shift, integrating learning into daily activities to foster continuous growth. By adopting concepts like the MLE Framework and the 5 crucial learning moments, organizations can create agile structures that support both immediate performance needs and future skill development. Dillon stresses the importance of data for informed decision-making, advocating for measurement strategies that align learning outcomes with business objectives. Ultimately, the book encourages redefining L&D to not only address the constant disruptions but to leverage them as opportunities for growth and innovation. Readers are poised to leave with a deeper comprehension of how to empower their teams through a modern mindset, cultivating an environment where learning directly enhances job performance and adaptability amidst change.